Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best Windows laptops. Starting at number 5. Laptop HP Stream HD. Finally, we get to the cheap category, and our recommendation is the HP Stream 11. You really can't expect much of a laptop in this price range. It has a dim and washed-out TN panel, an uncomfortable keyboard, and a small touchpad with SOS tracking. The overall build is pretty decent though, and its battery life is passable at around 7 hours of light productivity. You can configure it with an Intel Celeron N4000 or N4020 CPU, 4 GB of memory, and up to 64 GB of storage. If you need it for anything more than that, look at the budget or mid-range picks. Lastly, if you're considering buying this laptop, do yourself a favor and get a model with 64 GB of storage. Otherwise, you might run into issues with Windows updates. Coming at number 4. Lenovo Ideapad 315. For you budget-minded folks, we recommend the Lenovo Ideapad 315. It's a 15-inch model available with AMD Ryzen 5000 series CPUs, which are more than powerful enough to handle most productivity tasks. The battery life is good at around 9 hours of light use and 8 hours of video playback. The downside is that the USB-C port doesn't support charging, meaning you'll have to carry the proprietary charger. The keyboard feels decent to type on but can be fatiguing over time, and the touchpad's tracking is just okay, as it sometimes doesn't register a movement or tap. The fingerprint sensor is an optional feature, so check the specs first if it's something you care about. At number 3. Acer Swift 3 Intel Evo. If you want to save money with a more modest mid-range option, get the Acer Swift 314, a thin and light 14-inch Windows laptop. It feels sturdily built, it's easy to carry around, and its battery lasts nearly 14 hours of light use. The display looks sharp and provides enough room for split-screen multitasking, although it doesn't get very bright, meaning you might have some visibility issues in well-lit settings or outdoors in broad daylight. The keyboard feels a little cramped, but still decent to type on, and while the touchpad is on the smaller side, it's reasonably responsive to all movements and gestures. Its port selection is great. You get 2 USB-As, 1 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4, a full-size HDMI, and a headphone jack. Our only major complaint is that the webcam's video quality isn't very good, and the microphone sounds staticky. Number 2 of my list. 2021 Lenovo Yoga 9i. If you want something a little more affordable, get the Lenovo Yoga 9i 14, a 2-in-1 convertible. Its 360-degree hinge lets you set it up in tent mode for presentations and media consumption, or flip the screen around and use it as a tablet. The display supports pen input and comes with a stylus tucked away in its charging slot at the back of the device. It isn't the most comfortable pen though, and it doesn't support tilt, so it's more for note-taking than actual drawing. The keyboard feels great to type on, the touchpad tracks well, and the speakers sound well balanced. Additional features include a fingerprint sensor for quick logins and a physical privacy cover for the webcam. It's available in 2 color schemes, mica and shadow black, although there are some differences in features between them. You can see our full review for more details. And number 1. Dell Portátil XPS 13. The best Windows laptop we've tested is the Dell XPS 13, an ultra-portable designed for general productivity like web browsing, text processing, and video playback. It's sleek, sturdy, and easy to carry around, with enough battery life to get you through a typical 8-hour day of light use. You get a sharp and bright display, a keyboard that feels comfortable to type on for extended periods, and a large, responsive touchpad. It has a fingerprint sensor built into the power button and a Windows Hello compatible IR camera for facial recognition, allowing you to log in quickly and get to work. We recommend getting a Core i5 or i7, as the Core i3's 2 physical cores will limit how much you can do and cause slowdowns when multitasking. You'll need to get enough memory for your needs up front, as the modules aren't user replaceable. The biggest downside is that it only has two USB-C/Thunderbolt 4 ports, one of which is needed to charge the laptop, so you'll likely need to get a dock. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.